I'm not gonna say I'm storm chasing, but dang, I'm on my way to work and there was a whole tornado watch and I had to wait for it to pass. But when you work for the kingdom, shoot, you get you get this. Let me show you real quick because I'm driving. Sunlight. It was dark. It was black out here. And look at sunlight. God ain't playing when you work for the kingdom. Look at you get a sunset. Drizzle. But hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna get here. But God ain't playing. Look at that. Here, put that. Put that for me. Right here. So I usually go to work early, but they've been talking about this tornado watch since like yesterday. Me, I'm just like, you know what? Let me see how everything goes because it tells you in the Bible, don't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow has its own problems, right? So me, I'm gonna wait. First, better slow down. But me, I wait till the day of. And then I didn't want to take my vehicle, the newer one, because I'm like, man, I don't want it to mess up because they're talking about hail, strong winds, debris gonna be flying out, everything like that, right? But it rained this morning, but it was sunlight at first, and then up to like a certain time, it had rained. I think for like maybe 2 hours, it got real dark. I went after the kids at school. I took a nap, you know, to get myself ready and everything like that, right? Eat all of that stuff, start getting ready for work, now that it's a little bit later in the afternoon. So I turn on the news, and now they're starting to talk about the storms that's going to be coming. There was a couple tornadoes that touched down southern Illinois, central Illinois, right? And, the wind was so gusty, 60, 75 mile per hour wind, right? But we didn't really get that wind until when everything started pushing out to where we were, right? And you could tell it was coming. But I was praying and I said, man, I ain't gonna worry because I don't like the rain, I don't like the thunder, I don't like the lightning. I'm not saying I'm scared, but I never liked it because I'm a Florida girl. I was born in Florida. I know what hurricanes are. I've been in hurricanes and I know how they are. So that's like it's scary moments when you're in stuff like that. Okay. But when you experience stuff like that here in Chicago, it's like it's something else. I just don't like it. Traffic to see how the traffic is on the way to work, especially in the evening time because people are coming off of work and I'm going to work. Is anybody on there? Ah, cool. Thank you guys for joining in. So yes, guys, I'm praying, right? I'm praying God, I always pray for protection over my family, over my vehicle, over my home, everything, especially while I'm away journeying off to work and stuff like that. You guys always do. Wherever you go, always pray because you never know what could happen. All right. So I'm praying because this storm is coming and I'm like, man, I hope I don't have to ride in this rain, right? And I'm praying, Lord, shield me, shield me, shield my car, shield my journey out there, protect us while we're there at our clean, protect us on the way back, because the storm, it rains, the temperature's dropping. We went from 60 degrees today, it's dropping down into the 30s, okay? When I get out of work, it's gonna be snowing. Can you believe that? And it was just like 75 yesterday. It's crazy. So, welcome to spring, right? But as soon as I was praying and I was about to be done with my prayer, because I need God's angels surrounding me. I need that shield around me, you know, every time I drive out, especially going to work, because it's a long drive. As soon as I finished, I kid you not, guys, sirens and the emergency broadcast or whatever started going off on the phones and on my watch and everything like that. And I said, oh, it's here. I look out the window. It is dark. It is dark. Like it was midnight. That's what it looked like. Like it was midnight. Then all of a sudden you start seeing like all my bushes and stuff in front of my house and the trees all the way by the street area. They started moving, so the gust of wind started coming. So I was like, man, we gotta wait. We had to go to our basement, get, coverage, be in the lower level, seek shelter, all of that stuff. It didn't last too long. It ain't last too long. Is anybody asking questions? Okay. Is anybody saying anything? What are they saying? You got to read them out, man, so I can shout them out too. One said, hi, hello, darling. One said, I'm walking around my neighborhood completely naked right now. Another what? One says, so cute, baby. And the last two said, I've been officially out of Chicago for like 3 or 4 years now. Same person. It's enforcement. What Black and Town turned into. Who is that? All right, guys, I'm gonna have to snag this back and see. Oh gosh, how are you walking around your neighborhood like that? No. But yeah, guys, this is. Whew, if you're out of Chicago, good for you. If I can leave out of Chicago, I will. But God He ain't give me that word yet to get out yet. All right, it means I still got purpose here in my city. So yeah. But yeah, guys. So I told you everything. Let me get back to it because I wanted to make sure y'all think I appreciate you guys being in the live. But yeah. So as soon as I finished praying, everything started going off. Sirens, everything. Seek shelter. It was like 15 minutes. After that, they said it was over. I looked outside. And I said, man, it's pretty decent. I'm gonna start getting. Hoping that the lights didn't go out because then I wouldn't have been able to get my car out of the garage. But I would have been stuck and I had to move all my other stuff into the other car that's outside of my garage. That would have been a hassle. But you know what, guys? Like, city of Chicago, the weather is very trippy. I'll tell you that. Very, very trippy. And I just wanted to come out here and just be like, man, I feel like a storm. Storm chaser? We storm chasing, but there ain't nothing to chase because God, He chased that storm out in order for me and my son to get to work. So I'm on my way to work right now. It's actually clear on the E-way, which I'm glad because I'm over here thinking my husband's like, oh, you're probably gonna be in traffic, this and that. I'm like, man, that's something I probably got to deal with, but not really because we're some places where we had passed, it was like puddles of water and stuff. So, but we passed those, and I'm getting close. So, yeah, man, it's it'd be frustrating. I hate the rain. It'd be so messy. I hate thunder. I hate lightning. I cannot drive in that because it just, like, it just does something to my skin. Like, ugh, I don't like it. I'm not gonna say scared because ain't nothing to be scared about with that. But it's just, I don't like it. It just, I don't know. It does something to my ears, whatever. I don't know. But guys, protect yourselves out there. Like I'm just saying, because God, He made a way, made sure that we got to work on time. I was giving myself to 7 o'clock, and we almost here, so it's all good. And then no traffic, which I thought there was, but when they do tornadoes out here, they just make it like a huge thing. And the tornado watch that they usually do only lasts for like 10, 15 minutes, and it'd be so much that be happening around that time. Like, what is going on? But thank God we don't get no tornadoes that hit where we're at, but it's usually way south of us. And I don't know. And I thank God that we have a basement to keep covered, keep that shelter because, man, I don't. So just wanted to come on here and see how everybody's doing. And I wanted to show you guys like the sun because I didn't get no rainbow, but I did get me some sun, the sun setting. This is Chicago right here, guys. Let me turn it around. This is what Chicago looks like. You see the clouds and everything there? Like, that's after the storm, guys. Let me wait till we get, yep, we're getting closer. See that? All the clouds. Ooh, look at all that traffic going that way. Thank God we ain't going that way today. Ooh, yeah, I ain't going that way neither. That's where they got, what do you call that? Construction going off on the one on top. But look at Chicago, guys. Look at downtown. Look at how nice that looks. Watch. Let me get out of, let me see. Get past this. Gotta get past this. Look at all that water. Woo! See all that? That's where it was. All that one that we had to go through right before I went on, and it's crazy. Look at that sun, guys. Look at that sun shining. Look at how good God is, guys. Woo! God is good. Like I said, I didn't get no rainbow, but that sun is breaking through. Man, look at that. Oh God. God is awesome, guys. God is awesome. Here, hold that. Because I gotta switch over. Look at this. But man, let me tell y'all. Ooh, let me get out your way. Because these people, they just be coming out of different places. Look at all this traffic, guys, that's over here by me. Like, look at all this. Going into Chinatown. There's usually a lot of traffic going off that way anyway, so yeah, guys. Anyways, guys, like, I hope everybody is having a great day, a blessed day, safe. I'm gonna let y'all go, but I pray everybody has a blessed and wonderful evening. Make sure you guys pray protection over your life. I'll be praying for you guys as well. I always do. I pray over all my subscribers to make sure everybody is good. Um, because everybody needs prayer. All right, everybody needs prayer. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your night. Be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next live whenever that is. Because I do pop-up surprises or pop-up. What do you call it? Pop-up lives. Pop-up lives. Is there anybody new that came on there really quick? No? All right, so I appreciate everybody that jumped onto the live and spoke. I thank you guys, the ones that joined in. And yep, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.